Western leaders and officials have a track record of inconsistency. They can never be trusted. While occasionally making commendable decisions, they often revert to prioritizing their region's interests. Not long ago, France's President Emmanuel Macron seemed cognizant of the West's missteps. He advocated for Europe's independence from the US-China conflict. However, his recent alignment with US strategies to counteract China in the Indo-Pacific paints a contradictory picture. Despite Macron and the US Secretary of State's efforts to rally Indo-Pacific nations against China, their policies haven't yielded the desired results. This inconsistency was highlighted when Macron opposed New Caledonia's potential independence to prevent a Chinese base establishment, yet openly supported Taiwan's independence. Macron's recent diplomatic actions contrast starkly with his prior declarations. This fluctuation becomes even more palpable as he and the US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, have been actively touring the Indo-Pacific. Their goal seems clear: to rally support against China. However, their strategies appear counterproductive. Their efforts were particularly rebuffed by staunch Chinese allies in the region. This overt inconsistency manifested when Macron resisted the establishment of a Chinese base in New Caledonia, while simultaneously endorsing Taiwan's independence for trade opportunities. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. Today, we are discussing the dynamics surrounding the visits of Antony Blinken and Emmanuel Macron to the Indo-Pacific and why their anti-China narrative seems to be losing steam. Now, let's begin. The strategic importance of the Indo-Pacific cannot be understated. Home to a staggering 65% of the global population, contributing 63% to the world's GDP, and facilitating over 60% of maritime trade, its significance is monumental. But beyond these numbers, there's a shifting tide of power dynamics. China's emergence as a formidable economic, military, and political giant is redefining the geopolitical landscape. The West, particularly the US, has become increasingly apprehensive about China's ascendancy. Alliances like the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, the August Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership have been established with the intention of countering China's influence. Yet, they appear to be lacking the desired impact. Recent diplomatic excursions by Western leaders to the Indo-Pacific seem more like a last-ditch effort to reclaim waning influence rather than strategic foresight. Macron's recent trip to the nickel-rich French territory of New Caledonia and his warnings about potential Chinese naval bases are a testament to this. However, the irony is palpable. While Macron and others warn against new imperialism, they seem to overlook their own colonial histories. For instance, Vanuatu, which was once co-administered by Britain and France, now stands as an independent entity. Macron's visit to such nations seems less like diplomacy and more like a bid to reassert Western dominance. Despite the fervent rhetoric, the Western leaders, notably Macron and Blinken, often appear out of touch with the ground reality. Their efforts to counteract China's influence frequently come across as desperate and reactive. Such attempts, like Macron's outreach in the Pacific or the US Defense Secretary's visits to critical locations, underline a struggle to hold on to influence in regions where China's sway is undeniable. China's involvement, particularly in infrastructure financing, is evident and has been growing in strength over the years, while the West, especially Macron, promotes their Indo-Pacific strategy as one upholding independence and sovereignty. Their actions often paint a different picture. The recent alignment of Australia with the US and UK in the August alliance, sidelining France, speaks volumes about the fractured approach of the West. Blinken's warnings against China's predatory economic activities in the South Pacific Islands, while reflective of the US anxieties, also hint at a strategy of intimidating nations to align with the West, reminiscent of their tactics with countries like Finland. Yet, these strategies seem to be backfiring, as nations within the Indo-Pacific increasingly recognize China's unwavering position and deep-rooted involvement in the region. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. China's Belt and Road Initiative 3 Grand Prix stands as a colossal testament to its global influence. Over 147 countries have now joined the BRI, solidifying China's leadership in global infrastructural development. More than just infrastructure, China's prowess extends to military modernization, influence operations, and strategic economic endeavors. This expanding influence isn't restricted to the Indo-Pacific alone. From Latin America to Africa and Central Asia, China's outreach is global. The increasing discomfort and anxiety within the U.S. and the West are evident. Faced with a rising superpower that challenges their hegemony, they are grappling with a future that might not be as West-centric as before. To truly understand the changing dynamics, it's crucial to consider the perspectives of the nations within the Indo-Pacific region. While the tug-of-war between the West and China is evident, these nations have their own strategies and priorities. Countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines aren't mere pawns on a global chessboard. They are key players with distinct interests. Vietnam, for instance, with its complicated history with China, treads a careful path, engaging in economic collaborations while maintaining a degree of military preparedness. Indonesia, as the largest nation in Southeast Asia, often takes a neutral stance, balancing its engagements between the West and China. The Philippines, under changing leadership, has oscillated between China and the U.S., highlighting the fluidity of alliances. One cannot talk about influence without discussing economics. China's investment in the Indo-Pacific goes beyond infrastructure. It includes technology, energy, and trade. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership RCEP, which is the world's largest free trade agreement, is led by ASEAN countries with China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand as members. The US and India notably remain outside of this partnership. The RCEP is a testament to China's growing economic clout, and it signifies a shift in the global economic center of gravity towards Asia. For many nations, the economic benefits of partnering with China might outweigh any potential geopolitical risks. Beyond politics and economy, China's influence brings cultural and environmental implications. While projects like the BRI promise growth, they also come with environmental concerns. The deforestation in parts of Southeast Asia and the potential for overfishing in the South China Sea are pressing issues. Moreover, the spread of Chinese media, language, and cultural exports has profound implications on the socio-cultural landscape of the region. This soft power, often overshadowed by hard politics, plays a significant role in shaping perceptions and fostering alliances. The Indo-Pacific stands at the crossroads of global power dynamics. While the West and China engage in a strategic dance, the nations within the region aren't mere spectators. Their choices, driven by economic, cultural, and strategic considerations, will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of global politics. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.